What's going on, everybody? So recently there's been a lot of stuff going on with the pup, and I've had a couple people asking me what's going on, and I guess to answer that I kind of have to go back to Moab. So goneMOAB, if some of you don't know, is a gathering of Nissan enthusiasts, and this last year I went back and I had a great week, had fun with everybody. It's all good fun until they go to raffle off your tires. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. What I'm going to talk about is Friday. So Friday I was on Hell's Revenge, and it really wasn't my day. I realized somewhere in the trail that my front locker solenoid had ripped, so no front locker. I had my PSI way too high. I think I was running 20 pounds, maybe. I had no business being that high. I should have probably been down to 12. But so that was the first sign of everything going wrong on that. So then we get to Hell's Gate, and everyone I've talked to before that was, yo, I'm doing Hell's Gate, I'm doing Hell's Gate, yo, I'm doing Hell's Gate, yo, did you hear it? I'm doing Hell's Gate. So then I go to do Hell's Gate, and that was a shit show in itself. Driver error, all that good shit. But I was pretty down about that, you know. I was pretty like, what can I do? What's the next step I gotta do to my car, make this a little bit better, you know. I had a little bit of torque problems. I think I stalled out twice, maybe 3. 2 of those were probably my own fault, you know. Turning too much, oversteering, whichever way. But so, like I said, I want to go back. I want to beat that. I want to do the escalator too, because that's another one where I'm like, I want to do that. But so after that, we got back, and it was the raffle night. And for some of you that don't know, Brian Lieberton, the purple Jeep guy in the NORAD club, was raffling off his own items. So he was actually raffling off 2 gear installs. So for you that don't know, he does pretty much most of the gears on everyone's rigs in NORAD, and Nistec goes through him, and he does their gears for people who buy their products. So I was talking with him just before that. I was like, yo man, if I win one of those raffles, would you install gears in a transfer case? And he goes, yeah, I can probably do that. Shouldn't be too bad, you know, but there's no way in shit you're gonna win them. And I just looked at him for a sec, and I was like, okay. So we go in, you know, like I said, the raffling 2, I think it was one of the $10 items, so a little bit more expensive ticket, but it was whatever. I put a good number of tickets in there. Lord behold, the first ticket they pull is my name, you know. And I told him, I was like, yo, you still want to do the transfer case install, you know? So God bless his soul, Brian is such a nice guy. He's actually an asshole. Don't let that fool you, but he's a really nice guy. But I told him, I was like, yo, we still good? He goes, yeah, we're still on for that. So fast forward, as soon as I got back from Moab, I think 2 days later, I actually ordered the crawler gears from 4x4 Parts. Not 4-wheel parts, not to be confused, 4x4 Parts. They're called the AC crawler gears. Cal Mini has them too. That's a whole nother deal. I'm not even going to talk about them. I don't even think they still have them. But that was that. So the next step was, I didn't want to drop off the Xterra and then have it get done. So the same week I was on Craigslist shopping around, and I saw somebody was selling a transfer case for the same model year. So I went and picked that up. That was like $200. You know, I bought the crawler gears. Those were like $1,200 shipped, something like that. Oh my God, it's expensive as shit. But if more of you got them, we could probably get them a little cheaper. So some of you should start getting the real mods, or SAS, just SAS. No, get the gears. The gears are better. But so it's been a little while since then. Like I said, basically Brian was doing all the labor for free because of the goneMOAB certificate. Thanks, goneMOAB. Shout out. But so since then, I recently just got them back. Some of you saw pictures of Brian posting an open up transfer case, and some people connected the dots, some people connected it was mine, some people didn't know what was going on. A couple people did know that he was doing the gears in that thing. You know, I'm getting messages like, Joaquin, what happened to the puff? Joaquin, is that your transfer case? Joaquin, what the fuck did you break this time? First off, the puff doesn't break, alright? So, screw you haters. Second off, yeah, it was my transfer case. Like I said, I got a used one, gave him the gears, got them installed. Now, I have the transfer case, and I'm gonna tear everything apart. I'm gonna put it in myself. So God bless my soul. I hope I don't fuck this up. Excuse me for the language, but you know, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, there's a couple connectors, a couple things like that. Hopefully I won't make a mess. I'm probably gonna make a mess just because I said that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what it's like. So I don't know. Everyone rants and raves about these. Everyone that has them says they wish they got them sooner. Says before lockers, before rear gear, and before the SAS, they said that that would be the first mod they get. I think it's basically the last one I've gotten. It might be the last thing I do for a little while. Hopefully, my wallet really hopes so. I hope so. But we'll see how it goes. And like I said, this is all thanks to goneMOAB and Brian Lieberton for the raffle and the gifts that he donated to the raffle. So big shout out to both of those. And yeah, like I said, we'll see how it goes. In theory, everything is going to be smooth. We'll see what happens, but live and learn. Hopefully I don't learn too much, but yeah. So wish me luck, and I'll let you guys know as it's going. So all right. So as of right now, I have both transfer cases out, or I got one transfer case out. The other one's just right here. So I had to switch out the connector plugs. So these ones right here, apparently on the old transfer case that was in the car, from the transfer case that is going into the car now. I guess they're different. I'm kind of surprised, but other people said it's pretty normal to see that. So I can't complain too much. They're relatively easy. So as you guys can see, I still need to change out the flange right here to the Rugged Rocks adapter, but here's the old one, and there is this freaking mess. I forgot to drain some parts, but I still gotta run the Harbor Freight. I think I need to get a floor jack, or a trans jack I mean, to really get it in there. Alright, so as of right now, I have the transfer case in the car. I haven't bolted it in yet. That's the next thing. That Harbor Freight jack is my best friend. Holy shit. But a little over halfway there. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I think like going the whole time now. The only snag I really ran into was the speedometer cable. So I kept reading a bunch of things where they said just disconnect 3 connectors and you're good to go. So I'm disconnecting everything, and there was 4. And I was like, okay, whatever, that's weird. You know, because like I said in the earlier video, the connectors were different. But I guess in that whole thing, I disconnected the 4, and I forgot about the speedometer cable. So as I'm lowering everything, you know, the jack's bringing it down, and then I see the cable, and I go, oh snap, there's the cable. And as I'm thinking that I go to stop the jack, thing falls off the jack and just pulled the cable out of the sensor. But so basically I had no speedo, but that's alright, because that was a really easy fix. All I had to do was go to the junkyard, found an Xterra, cut the cord, came back, soldered it on, put it in. So, and my speedometer's back, so I'm happy to say that much at least. But so yeah, like you saw in the video, it drives so slow, it's so weird, it's so new, but I'm really excited to hit a trail with it. I didn't get to do it this weekend. I had to go into work today, unfortunately, on a holiday, but it's alright. I'm hoping next weekend I'll take it out, and there will be videos of that. So, yeah, I'm excited to use them. So, you guys know how things are. But I will keep you guys posted on how it goes. And like I said, again, a big thank you to goneMOAB and Brian Lieberton for the awesome job on my Xterra. The puff is ready to roll, man. Hopefully I don't blow U-joints like that all day and night. But yeah, now I just need to put my interior back in because I had to tear that apart. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Till next time.